Hello, this is Julie Musial, founder of Musial Marketing. Today what I want to talk to you about and show you a tutorial on is how to advertise on Facebook. Even though there are so many people that are really upset by Mark Zuckerberg and his team of, you really have to pay to play now. But the point is, it works. Facebook is a very powerful tool to advertise on. Now that's not to say that Google is not a powerful tool to advertise on, because personally I believe Google is even more powerful. However, Facebook is a great alternative. So I'm going to show you how to do that. There's really three different ways. So the first thing I'm going to show you is if I go into my business page here, Musial Marketing, you can go in. I just posted this one this morning. Kind of a cool thing. The Oscars were just last night, and if I wanted to boost this post, let's say for example, what I'd want to do is hover over boost post, and you can do a different budget. You can change the budget to whatever you like, and you can, let me go back there. So you can change your budget, and as you change the budget, the estimated people that you reach will change. So that's kind of generic. I'm not going to do that. Just wanted to show you that that is an option, that you can get more people to see one of your individual posts. Now if you want to go in and create an actual ad, let's say for example, what you want to do is, I'm going to go to my personal page here and see the cog up here in the right hand corner. Click on the cog and you can see you've got create ads or manage ads. Now if you create ads, you do it more general. When you manage ads, you go into the Power Editor, and that's when you can really target more specifically who you want to reach. So let's say you want to go in and you want to do it more general. I'm going to click on Create Ads, and I don't have any of this ready, so I just wanted to show you exactly how it's done. Now you may as well go into Chrome for your browser for this, because in order to use the Power Editor you have to be in Chrome, which I find really ironic because it's Google Chrome and Facebook is not owned by Google. So that's kind of an interesting little fun fact there. But so you come up with this page here. What kind of results do you want for your ads? Post page engagement, page likes. You might want to do page likes. I personally don't do that anymore because the way I look at it, why would you want more page likes when you just have to pay to reach those people anyway? Because on average only 4 to 6% of the people on your business page see your content. So I don't do page likes. I have done them, I've experimented with them, they work, but I don't see the sense to it. So what I want to click to a website address, and the reason I want to do that is because I want to advertise something. You can advertise. I do webinars, I have freemiums on my website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click, and so what you want to do is you want to enter a URL. So I'm going to jump over to my website, which is right here, and I'm going to show you how to pick up the URL. So for example, if I want to go over, I could have got it right there. I can do my Free Tips Tuesday, which is right here, or I can go down and I can do this one here, get my download now. So if I click on that, this is a landing page, and that's where I want to send people to, because I want to collect their first name and their email so that I can bring them back to my website. So now the URL up here, the string, I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit copy, and I'm going to go back to Advertise on Facebook, and I'm going to, right here where it says enter URL to promote, I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste that URL, and then I'm going to click here and it's going to pick it up, and there it is. So now I'm going to advertise for people to go to that landing page. So you look down here, you can upload more images if you want, but what I'm going to do is you want to check off the page that you want to advertise, and I want to advertise Musial Marketing. So as you can see, I manage other people's pages on my Facebook, but I'm going to use Musial Marketing. Choose a Facebook page to represent your business. And then I'm going to go to calls to action. This is a really cool feature that they just added. Now you can have no button, or let's click the drop down arrow here. Shop now, book now, learn more, sign up, download. This is a free download, so I'm going to click download. My headline, get your $197 free gift. You can leave that or you can change it to whatever you want. But as you can see right here, I only have 2 more characters left. They don't give you many characters. So I'll leave that for right now, even though it's probably not what I would have kept. Now, text in the body of your ad, you can see here there's learn the 7 mistakes you can avoid to improve your internet marketing skills. I'd probably play around with that and change it as well. Now, what you want to do when you do ads is you want to watch them very closely. If your ad isn't working in 1 day or 2 at max, I would change the headline and the body copy. So for right now, you can see over here on the right-hand side, they have desktop newsfeed, and that's exactly where I want it to go. If you look down below here, it's also going to go to the mobile newsfeed, which I want. But I don't want it to go in the right-hand column, so I'm going to remove that. And if I wanted to remove mobile feed, I could do that here too, also by just clicking there. Desktop newsfeed, that's when it goes right directly in your newsfeed. Years ago, you couldn't do that, but it's much more effective now. If you notice, take a look at your own newsfeed, and you'll notice you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, if it's an advertisement, it'll say sponsored. So now you go down below and you want to pick your audience. And as I said, it's more generic. Over here you've got audience definition. So right now it has the entire United States. It has people 13 and older. It has both men and women. So it's reaching, what, 180 million people. So let's say I want to change that. Maybe I just want to change that to, I live in Wisconsin. So let's say I want to change that to Wisconsin. So let's say I just change it to Wisconsin, United States. And I want to change the age. Let's say I want to go down to, maybe I want, say, 40. And you can either have no max or you can go up to 64. I'll do that. I'll go to 64. And notice over here in the audience definition how the potential reach changed. Right now, I'm reaching 1 million people. And you've got this little barometer, kind of like a gas gauge or a speedometer. It's still pretty broad. My demographic is still pretty broad, and you can see here it's got audience details, location, Wisconsin, and the age. Now you can enter a language. Maybe I just want English, so I'm going to start clicking English, and maybe I either want all English or UK, US. All English is fine. You can pick more demographics. So let's say, for example, you can't get real specific here, but if you wanted to pick, maybe you were a marriage coach, or maybe you were education level, maybe it was something about you were selling master's degrees, or maybe you just wanted really educated people. Maybe you wanted specific majors, so let's click on major. Okay, so then it jumps down below. I also think that if you're looking at interests, you can click on that. Maybe it's business and industry. Now, as soon as I hover over business and industry, you can see over here in the right-hand column, now I just clicked entertainment, but you can see how many people. So maybe you would be an abuse shelter or something like that, so family and relationships. Maybe you're Match.com. Hobbies and activities, shopping and fashion. So I'm going to go up, I'm going to click on business and industry. And then you get another, you can add more if you like. Search interest. So maybe if I want to type in, let's see, let me think of one. Let's say I want to type in, as soon as you start putting things, it'll start populating. So all business and industry. Maybe I want animals, something with animals, being the animal lover that I am. So maybe I just put animal. People who have expressed an interest in or like pages related to animals. See on the right hand column here, that's where you want to read that. So when I hover over animal, so maybe I want animal, and then it takes business out. So you can play around with that. It's got business and industry, and it's got animal. And now you can see over here in the right hand column, it only has 680,000 people. It's getting more to the specific. Now when you get down below, you can connections, you can either do search engine marketing or you can do pay per click. I might want to click on pay per click. So then you go down below, you can do let's say social media optimization. Maybe I want to do cost per action. And I keep going. I'm going to keep going down below. That's enough interest, I think. So now we're still at the 680,000 people. You can change categories, add categories. Here's more categories. Use category targeting to reach groups of people who share similar interests. So maybe you want family status. Let's click on that. See what we get. So you can get pretty specific, but not as specific as the Power Editor. So campaign and budget, they have put in the name here. You can name it whatever you want, but right now they've got Musial Marketing website clicks Wisconsin. Right now they have per day $5. You can change that lifetime or per day. Run my campaign continuously starting today, or you can do start and end dates, and then up pops the calendar. So let's say today is March 3rd. 1 o'clock, maybe I want to go to April 3rd, so I'll leave it just like that. Now you can bid for clicks, and you can click down. You can do bid for clicks or bid for impressions. Bid for clicks is more specific. Your bid will be optimized. Right now I've got it at bid for clicks. Your bid will be optimized to get more clicks on your ad. You'll be charged every time someone is shown your ad. Now you want to be careful on that, because that didn't say they're going to actually buy whatever you're selling or opt in. You're going to be charged every time someone clicks on it. Now you can look up here for budget. It's still only $5 per day. So you can click down here and have automatically optimize your bid to get more clicks, or you can do manually. So maybe you want to do a manual. Maybe you have no idea. Maybe you want to play with that a little bit. If you want to know a little bit more about bidding and how it's done, optimize your ad, you can do that. So let's go back to, we'll go back. So once I'm done, I want to review my order. So let's click on review your order. It's going to show me everything here. It's not showing me the actual ad, so I want to go back. I'm not going to place this order, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit the order. So you can edit it however you like. So that's how you do it. Not quite as this is what it's going to look like right here. I like this little download button, and as I said, over here you can change that to whatever you want. So that's a pretty nice looking ad, and if that was something that I really wanted, I'd go ahead and place my order. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to use Power Editor. And what you want to use Power Editor for is to create different campaigns and different ads in your campaigns and to track how those are doing. It's real easy to split test in your Power Editor. Keep in mind that Facebook likes to change things on a daily basis. So for example, what I mean by that is they just changed the interface today, and for all I know they're going to change it tomorrow. So what I mean by that is they don't change anything, it's not drastic changes, but they might change something from the left hand side of the page to the right. They as I said, do it continually. So today, like, you have to get there today from your personal page. So right now there's the cog up here. So I'm gonna click on the cog, and down here you don't want to create an ad, you want to manage your ads. So click on manage your ads, and then you want to go over here on the left and you want to click Power Editor. And every time you come in here, once you come into Power Editor, what you have to do is you have to click on Download to Power Editor. And what that'll do, this is my account, so I'm going to click on Download, and it needs me to continue. So it'll populate all of your posts, and it'll bring them all in. Now if you haven't created, I'm going to click on campaigns. If you haven't created any campaigns, what you see right here, test and test 2, will be empty. But all you do to create a campaign is you come down here, and you can see I've put in test, I put in auction campaign, I put in a budget, a lifetime, you can change that to daily, but I've put in lifetime of $6. What I find is you want to test, and you want to test small. And if you're testing too small, Facebook will let you know. This is the smallest I can test, is $6. So what I put in here is a 1-week test. Now I can, if I click this button here, I can run my campaign continuously. Right now I've got it paused, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it active. And I also want to make this other one active in case I decide to pick that one. But so now once you create a campaign, you've got your campaigns up here. Then you need to create an ad. So I'm going to click on ads up here, right here, and then I'm going to click on create ad. Now because I've got the two different campaigns, I can click whichever campaign I want. So I'll click test campaign number 2 and I'll just say OK. Alright, so now I have to create an ad, and you do that down here. So first there's 3 buttons: creative, audience, and optimization and pricing. So the first one I'll call this free ebook, and then I'm going to go down and I need to fill out my objective. And what you can do is you can hover over these eyes. It'll tell you exactly what it is. Objective: to help you determine what you want to achieve with your ads. You'll see results and costs for specific actions based on the objective you choose. So for example, I'm going to choose, I want to click to the website. Remember, I want to click to that for the ebook, the opt-in page. So it's got page post link to your website. So now I have to pick the website. I manage different pages, so I have to make sure I pick the right one. So they don't give you much room to work here. Click that little button there, and what I want is Musial Marketing. So what I have now, you can either create a new unpublished post, or if you see over here, they've chosen a post. This is the ad that they've chosen. That's not the one that I want. So what I can do is I'll show you how this one here, this was the one that I created before. Now you can either use that one, because what's in this list are all of your different posts. Okay, so if I wanted to create a new unpublished post, I would just go up here and create everything just as I did before in the ads in create an ad. So I've already done it, but if I hadn't done it, I could do it right here. I'd be entering the URL, the post, the text, the buttons, etc. But I've already done that, so I'm going to cancel. So now because I've done that, I'm going to leave this post right here. That's the one that I had. Remember, I picked the download button, grab your free social media ebook. So I'm going to keep going down. That's the one that I want. And the optional URL tag, I'm going to put the one that I had in there to go to my gifts page to get my free $197 gift. You are going to want to track conversions on your website. You can do this. That's one of the great things about Power Editor, is you can track your ads. And then I want to go down placement. You either want all Facebook, which includes newsfeed, or you want newsfeed desktop and mobile, which is what I'm going to pick. If you wanted to pick just desktop or mobile, you could, but I'm not going to do that. Right hand column and newsfeed, or desktop only. I am going to leave this. I believe I have this in the, yes, I have it, the desktop newsfeed, which is what I want, because you want it. The reason I don't like the right hand column anymore is because when you're on a mobile phone, typically they're not going to get what's in the right hand column. So I want it in the newsfeed, and I want it to look like an actual post. It's going to say sponsored, but most people don't see that. But that is what is most effective today. So you want newsfeed desktop and mobile, and then I'm going to put all mobile devices. I've checked that one. I'm going to keep moving down. Let's see, okay. So that is everything that's on this tab. Now the next thing, and this is when it gets really cool, you go to audience, okay? Now if I would have saved, when you create an audience, once we're finished, if you want to save that audience, you go up here and you click save. So for example, if I would have saved an audience, I could go in here and I could create that. I could choose that saved audience, but I don't have one. So I am going to, I don't have a custom audience. I don't want to exclude anyone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the United States. I'm going to leave that there. You can add countries. You can take it down to a state or a city or a zip. And then the age group, I'm going to go to say 40, and I'm going to use the end at any. Typically my clients, I do have more female clients than male clients. Not exactly sure why. Language, I'm going to leave it, actually I think I'll do English, so I'll just put an E in there, and all of a sudden it all pops up. So I can do US, UK, I don't really care, so I'm just going to leave that blank. You can do more demographics if you like, but I'm going to leave it just as I have it. Now, interests, what you can do is you can put business and industry. Now, what's cool about that is, let's say, for example, I want some suggestions. So they might have inbound marketing, search engine marketing, pay-per-click. But maybe what I really want, I'm going to keep going down here. Oops. Well, maybe I will. I'll just leave it at business and industry. And then when I move down, you can pick more if you want. You can go into, let's say we want job status. So I would like small business owners. And what you're going to notice is if I were to go back up here, let's see, I think you can see this on this screen. As I keep picking off demographics, the potential audience changes. So right now I'm at 1.7 million, and it'll tell me who I have. Age 40 and older, gender is female. So I'll keep going. Category, small business owner. You know, you can pick as many categories as you want. Partner categories, I'm not going to do anything there. Facebook categories, let's see. I think I'm going to leave that blank. You can pick family status, events, etc., etc. You can also, one of the things I want you to see is that if you go back to interests, let's see, I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to put in, let's say I want to target the fans of Anthony Robbins. So I'm going to type in here, Anthony Robbins. And all of a sudden they start to populate below, and I'm going to choose Anthony Robbins. And then if I wanted to get more suggestions, let's say I'm over here, and I want to get more suggestions, they're going to keep putting those in there. Let's see, I'm going to go over to here. Got to play around with this a little bit. Go into additional interests. Actually, I'm going to take this one off, is why that's not working. And so I'm going to go in here, and let's say I want Mari. Actually, I'll put marketing. Okay, marketing. Marketing's a good one for me, so I'll put down marketing. And then let's say I want to target Brian Tracy. And you can see how many people come up for each one. So let's say I got Brian Tracy. And then maybe I want suggestions. So the computer knows who I've been choosing. So let's go suggestions. Ooh, they like Jack Canfield. We'll pick him. Zig Ziglar might be a good one. Let's see here. There's Tony Robbins. Okay, so that's probably good. I'm going to go too crazy. So keep going down. Connections. Now, you either want your target users who are connected to, you can enter your page, app, or event. So here's how I would look at this. Target users who are either connected to you or who are not connected to you. Now, if you're selling, let's say, an event or a product, let's say you're breaking a new product, then I would enter Musial Marketing in here. But let's say this is something where I just want to get brand new people. So I might put in here target users who are not already connected to Musial Marketing. So let's say I'm going to put right here, and I don't want the people who are connected to me already know, like, and trust me. So I don't, for this particular free ebook, which I want them to go to my website, I don't want to target people who already follow me. So I'm going to start typing in here, and again, we got to go down a little bit. The MUS, and it just populates automatically. So then I'm going to click on that. So I am targeting users who are not already connected to me. And friends of connections, you can target users who are friends, whose friends are connected to. Now you can also, you could put your page here as well, Musial Marketing, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want people, well, target users who are friends. Yes, I do want to do that. So I'm going to put Musial Marketing in there, and it should come up right here. So this is a good strategy because it's people who are not already connected to me, but it's friends of people who are connected to me, and people typically associate with people similar to themselves. So if you go back up here right now, and you should really target for about 50,000, but I'm just playing around with this. So what I have right now, I've got my potential audience is 15,000 people. And it'll tell you exactly who I've chosen, age 40 and older, females. It gives you all of the interests, all of the people I've connected to, the categories, the broad category with small business page owners, not connected to Musial Marketing, friends of people connected to Musial Marketing. So then you want to go up, and now that my ad is created, make sure you're happy with your ad. So let's say I don't have much in here, but you could have done more than free ebook, but for the sake of this tutorial. And then you want to go into optimization and pricing. And what you want is, you really want cost per click, because you don't want to pay unless somebody clicks on your ad. If you've got a good ad and they click on it, they're going to most likely do what you say. But impressions, it doesn't matter. It's only who sees it. So you're going to want to pick cost per click. So here they've got a suggested bid of 0.47 to 0.64. So you can go higher, lower, right in the middle. So let's say I go 0.55. And then I go down, and that's it for that page. All right, so now we are ready to go. So what we need to do is we need to upload the changes, which are right here, okay? So I am not going, well, let's see what happens. We can upload the changes. We're going to close. And what's going to happen now is I have uploaded this, and Facebook, oops, here we go. If you want to look at it, you can look at it down there. What will happen now is Facebook will get back to me, and they'll let me know if this ad is okay to if it's okay. So I'm going to have to go in here, and I'm going to have to cancel this, because I really don't want this particular ad right now to be running. I'd want to be more particular. So that's how you do it. So that's 3 ways. Hope that helps. If you have any questions, send me an email at julie@musialmarketing.com. You can also use support@musialmarketing.com. Don't forget to hook up with me in my Facebook group, Twitter. Go onto my website. Don't forget all of those free gifts, which I'm going to show you right here. If you go to my homepage, there are some great things on here. This one right here, the top 10 social media strategies, you can opt in for that. If you go to, no, not the About page, I want to go to my blog page. You can opt in for the Tips Tuesday. If my members, anyone who is a member, automatically gets the free tips on Tuesday, they automatically have the 10 strategies because it's in the membership center. And if you want to become a member, you just click on Enroll Now, and you can go down and you can become a member. And then we also have services, which you can click on right here. And we do social media training, we do websites and SEO, and we do social media setup, anything you want. So connect with me, musialmarketing.com. You can sign up for my blog. So let's say, for example, if you're on the blog and you'd like to sign up for the blog so that you get it automatically right here, just put your email address in there, and you will automatically get subscribed to the Musial Marketing blog feed. We do have a book for sale, etc. So I hope to see you soon. If you have any questions, please email me. It's been great serving you. Thank you so much.